Welcome to Off the Ranch. Hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you're gearing up for an awesome New Year's. We had a great Christmas here in Texas. It was perfect. Meredith got me a watch because I lost my other one. And I saw the comments on the last video about the motorcycles. You guys were like, Matt, clean the carburetors, you idiot. Never be too humble to be proud of yourself, and never be too arrogant to learn. I'm learning. Obviously, I thought I knew about these things, but after seeing your comments, it makes sense. My thoughts were they're not that old, so just some seafoam would clean them up, and you guys learned me and were like, no, you need to open up the carburetors and spray some carb cleaner in there and clean them out. So that makes sense. I think you guys are right, and I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's try it first on the one that I could never get running. That one I got running, it just is not running right. So I think it also needs a carb clean. This one I could not get running. I'm gonna take the carb off and we'll put your theory to the test, Demolitia. A lot of people said take this bowl off the carb. That's a carburetor right there. Took the bowl off and there is some junk in it, you can see. So I'll clean all that out, make it nice and clean in there. And then I need to start taking apart this thing. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous to take apart a carburetor because I've never done it before. Like ever. I don't really know much more about it. I know there's like some jets in here. There's some valves. I know this is called a bowl. I don't know what the rest of this stuff is, but you know, there's only one way to find out. You just gotta dig in and start looking, right? So, oh shoot, I don't know where that thing just came from. I'm gonna start taking stuff apart, cleaning what I can clean. I have some carb cleaner over on the shelf. See what I can do. So, start here. You can see how dirty that is. I'll make it nice and pretty. I took my float and my needle off, and I think that's as far as I'm gonna take this thing apart. I think now I'm just gonna flush every little hole. So we got a big valve there, but there's also like holes there. Yeah, I don't know what these parts are called. I'm just gonna flush everything where fuel can pass through. And, I mean, that thing too. Just gonna make sure all this stuff moves really good, and then put it back on, and then see if it starts. I'm not a mechanic, but I figure if I can cut into an animal and remove things and fix things and then put them back together and make them work better, then a carburetor should be possible, right? Like, I should be able to figure this out. Got our carburetor installed back on the motorcycle. Now it's gonna not be full of fuel, so it's probably gonna take me a few cranks, but maybe it'll just start running. That'd be cool. And this is the one that did not run initially. I haven't got it to actually run by itself. I just dumped some gas down the carb. It should fire up, but will it continue running? That was the problem, is I could never get any gas to come from the tank into the carb. I think I probably flooded it. Big time. Turn choke off. Perfect! Hey, Demolition, when you're right, you're right. Idling perfect, nice and slow. Headlights even on, turn that off. Dang. Choke's not on, I turned the choke off. Just needed a choke to help get it started. I mean, it's definitely sucking gas from the gas tank right now. Heck yeah, man. So we're smoking a little bit. That is probably because I have some of this stuff still in the gas tank, which maybe we don't need now. It's just gonna die. More promising than what we've had so far though. Got it running again. You can see a lot of smoke coming out of the exhaust. I am not worried about that one bit. I just want it to run. That is great. So that should just be that seafoam that I put in with the gas a few days ago. Probably just gonna have to burn all that out or dump the tank. But I mean, it might be good to run it through. I don't know. You guys will let me know for sure, which I appreciate. I'm not being snarky about that. I appreciate it. You got my motorcycle running, which it was not doing. Sweet. Onto that one. Got the black one's carb back on there after being cleaned as well. Now this one was the one that I did get starting. I got it running and driving, just idling too high. I don't really know why. Maybe it was a carb issue, right? Probably. Still idling high. So the choke's on right now. If I turn the choke off, oh yeah, it starts to drive. Let me just let that run a little bit, see what happens. This one actually, it's been running the whole time. It's still smoking, but not as much. Makes me wonder if it just had like some oil in it. I mean, it could have been knocked over on its side at some point in the last year while it was in my dad's barn. So it might have just had some oil that went in the cylinder or something. It's just gonna take some time to burn off. Man, this one's smoking like crazy now, which is weird. It wasn't smoking like that yesterday. Probably just need to get rid of some of this old gas. I bet we'll be good to go after some time running. I mean, we're light years ahead of where we were last time I was trying to work on these. We have 2 running bikes that I can leave alone. This one last time, even with the choke on like it is now, was trying to drive away. Right now, if I turn the choke off, it tries to drive away still. This one's good. Choke is off, just idling normally. I think that one's perfect. I gotta figure out what's up with this, but all that smoke means, well, it could just mean the choke's on. But I don't think it smokes that much when the choke's on. I think it's still got some issues it needs to work out. Merry Christmas, dude.
Very weird Christmas, dude.
Christmas was weird this year. We got these for Christmas. Spoke lights. They're gonna be not very cool during the day, but at nighttime they should be cool.
It's supposed to light up like this.
Oh, it's gonna be, oh, they blink and do different colors?
Yeah.
Epic. Okay, these things both ran for like 20 minutes, and then I went and drove them both around the pasture. They both drive, but they're not right. This one idles way too fast. When you let off the throttle here, it continues giving you throttle. And so it can be a little sketch. It drives, and it's actually really fast. It's faster than the other one. This one idles great when it's sitting, but when you try to give it gas, it dies. But I could get it to drive if I had the choke on and gave it slow gas to get it rolling. Then I can get it up to speed, but it's trying to die the whole time. Neither is running right. I think what I need to do is tear the carbs open again. So there's little tiny jets, from what I understand about carbs, and they're just basically a little tiny sprayer. And they easily get clogged when gasoline sits in them for a long time. So if you're running these things all the time, they'd still be running fine, which my red one that I ride all the time, it starts up, drives right away every time perfectly because we drive it like every 3 days. These exact same engines, but with way less miles. They should be way newer, but they got older gas sitting in them, and they're just gummed up. So I think I need to put a little needle through those jets. I didn't do that before because I don't have a needle. So I got to take them all apart again and do that. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna take a break for a little while because I'm frustrated with messing with these stupid motorcycles. Once we get them going, though, they'll be good. It's just got to get them going. What's up? It's Matt back at it again with the carburetors. I actually pulled both jets out. Figured it out. I just wasn't turning the screwdriver hard enough yesterday. So I cranked it, got these 2 jets out of 2 carburetors. They both, I can see through them both, which is good. But I'm just gonna clean them, pass a little wire, got a little wire through them, make sure that I can get everything out that I can, and then we'll see if that makes a difference. I don't really know. Now I'll scrub them up, pass wire through the middle, then put them back in and see what happens. So one of these actually, you couldn't see through it super well. You could see some light through it, but it wasn't as big of an opening as the other one. So one of these should run a lot better now. The other one looked fine, so I don't know if that's our problem. Okay, I'm gonna plug these back in. They go right up in that tube there, and then I'll put the carburetors back together.
Daddy.
Hello.
Can I have Pringles?
Yes. He comes and asks me instead of asking his mom, because I always say yes. I want him to bulk, you know, he should be bulking mode right now. So I'm like, yeah, you dirty bulk, little boy, do it. Got them back together. Let's see if they start and run. This one's exactly the same, still just idling really high. I need to figure out how to make that idle low. Idling perfect, as before, but let's see if I give it gas if it tries to die. Oh, this one's fixed. Oh yeah, once it warms up, it should be fine. I think I got this one dialed in. Check this out, I'm sitting on a nice idling motorcycle that's not trying to drive away, and I give it gas and it doesn't try to die. Yeah, buddy! Got one! I'm wondering if this one might not be a engine thing or a carburetor thing. I wonder if it might be a clutch thing. Like maybe this clutch is just locking up, because it seems like the clutch is engaging. I don't know, it seems like it's idling too high too, but I'm gonna take a chain off and see if the clutch isn't doing anything, if it will run normally. Pulled our chain off. You can see our clutch here. So now when the engine spins, it won't be spinning anything else. It can't take off. Just see how it runs when we start it like this. Definitely running terribly. I don't think it's a clutch issue. I think it is an engine issue. Something is making this thing run too high and just poorly. If anyone knows how to fix that thing, if anyone has any ideas, let me know. You guys were a big help fixing the other one. Now, fix the last one, Demolitia. Link and I are in the fire truck. We're gonna go on a little fire mission. Oh yeah. Good to go. Oh yeah. Good call. Good call. Thanks, buddy. All right, we gotta go actually pull the sprayer out of the back. My dad needs the sprayer tank, so I'm gonna pull it out. We need to get mine on order so I can get one put in here. But we need to go get the trailer first from Demo Ranch and then go up to the mansion to get the lift. Anyone had fond memories of driving down old country roads with your dad in his fire truck? Yeah, me neither, but I feel like that's gonna be cool for Link someday, right? Hey Link, we probably should turn on the lights, don't you think?
What lights?
The big lights, so people know we're coming. Do you think we should do the siren too? Okay, good call. Can you please announce that fire department's here? Let them know, come on. You gotta hit the button and say fire department. You just sounded like you're a human alarm. Great work, great work.
Daddy, you're weird.
True. Okay, out here at Demo HQ, just needed to get this thing and hook it up to there. Ah, just like that, all hooked up. Dang, those lights look amazing. Now, let's go get a lift. Jump. Nice. Up here, the abandoned mansion, and have I guys, I don't think I ever have, showed you guys the view? God, it's a nice one. Can't show you too much. You'll probably see it a little bit. There's stuff happening. I'm making a video right now on the abandoned mansion, but I want to wait till like we get to like a good checkpoint where I can show it all to you. So I don't want to show you too much right now. But we are going to use this thing to take this thing and put it on this thing. Don't spray me. I figure we probably should empty the tank. Ooh, don't show you the house. We probably should empty the tank out so I'm not lifting the extra like, yeah, 1,000 pounds that thing's gonna have in it. Nice. And I was like, hey, you wanna spray it? He was like, I can spray it, yeah. He's spraying himself right now. Wind's blowing it all back on him. This boy, this fire, oh! That got me. Little firefighter over here. You did a good job, Mr. Fireman. You didn't have your hat on. Dang it. Should have started over, I guess. You ready to try to do this?
Yeah.
Can you turn that way? Turn, nope, the other way. Let go of this. Turn that way, there you go. Keep turning. All right, now straight that way. Straight up, turn it. All right, straighten up. Straight to the back. We're going straight to the back of my truck. Straighten up. Left. Left more. You're gonna ram my truck! Go up real slow. Slowly, a little more. Give it a little more. Just slow. Keep going back. You're not going up yet. There you go. A little more. Give it a little more. Stop. Perfect. And we'll go in a little bit. All right, let me go check. Looks pretty good to me. Really slow. Whoa, too fast. Okay, that's good. Nice work. All right, I'm gonna back it up. We'll set her on the trailer. Hopefully on the trailer and not on the ground. Nice and easy. Slowly. All right, stop right there. I'm gonna bring it in here. Right there's good. Okay, this is looking pretty good to me. Oh, I need to go move that little handle. Looks like it's gonna get caught. This looks like it would break in half if we don't get it moved. Ugh. Much better. Put you right there. That's better. All right, I'm gonna try to back off. Easy as that. Mission accomplished. Where's Lincoln? Oh, playing in the sand. You're the dirtiest kid I know. I even actually told him, hey, don't get your shoes sandy. Now I got him muddy and then sandy. That's a good call. Okay, you ready to go?
No.
All right, I'm leaving. Fire department out. See ya. Oh, yeah. How cool is that?
Only one of mine is working.
I think you got to start moving and they should both turn on. Oh, there you go. We should put like 10 of them on your bike.
Yeah.
Nice. I have in a future episode some life-changing information for you for this truck. Huge changes, bigger than we've ever had with this truck. Some of you are going to love it. Some of you are going to hate it. I'm more towards hate, like I'm a little sad, but it's overall a positive thing that's gonna happen with this truck very soon. But before you find out about that, you will find out about where the 5-ton is. Abel has been gone for a bit, and in an episode this week, I'm gonna reunite you guys with Abel. We're doing some awesome stuff. No one will hate this one. Everyone will love what is happening with Abel. It's kind of crazy and kind of wild. Well, actually, not everyone will love it. Meredith's gonna hate it, for sure. She's for sure gonna hate it. It will bring much more attention to Abel, make him way crazier than he already is. For those who don't know, Abel is a giant, like he's almost 10 feet tall, 19,000 pounds, and I'm gonna make it taller and heavier. And you're gonna love it. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Update, the video's not ending here. No sir, well it's ending now, it's ending, but it like wasn't ending before when I thought it was ending. It's now 11:21 at night. I did not want to be beat by this thing. I just decided I'm staying out here till the job gets done. It is off choke. It is idling a little high, which I could adjust now because I figured out how, but there was an issue. I first took that thing apart, cleaned it all again. I soaked it in some solvent over here for a couple hours, cleaned everything, immaculate, put it back together, same thing. Still was screwed up, couldn't get to run right. Smoking like crazy, not running right. So I decided I'm gonna take the carb off that, which I know works good, and put it on here. Did that, exactly the same. The good carb worked bad on this, which told me it's not the carburetor. No, no, no. So what is it? I start taking everything apart. I have all this stuff all apart, trying to figure out what's going on. There is a kinked throttle control spring. It's like pulled up extra tight, which is what was revving up my throttle. I had tried like the idle adjustment, everything, nothing changed it at all. But there was this spring that I couldn't see because it's, where's my light? So pumped about this. Spring way up in there that I couldn't see, and it was kinked. So I pulled everything apart, put it where it's supposed to be, unkinked it, cranked on it forever because I had flooded it in the process of trying to get all this other stuff figured out. And I finally got it to start, and it's running great. Not trying to drive off unless you give it throttle. And then it tries to drive, just like it should. Demolitia! This is your king speaking, and your king cannot be beat. No, that's not true. He can be beat. He just really doesn't like being beat. Hope you have a great night. Thanks for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.